Hello guys and welcome to Painting Panzers. My name's Christian and today we're going to be checking out some more of the Ron Quartz tanks. So he's done some more posts of some amazing tanks that he's been making. They are primarily focused on the early war German Panzers. So as you can see on the screen, he's promoting a lot of his work. I ended up liking pretty much every post and he ended up sending me some files. So we're going to take a look at some of the vehicles that he sent, and I'll leave a link to all of this in the video description and comment section. Now the first one he sent me is a Stug 3A Series 2. As you can tell, it is an absolute beauty. There is no stone unturned when it comes to Ron's work. He makes sure he researches in incredible detail down to the last rivet as to how the tank should look, and if he's disappointed with it in years to come, he ends up going back through and revising what he's done. Not only that, he makes sure that when he does a series, he does the whole bloody range, so that's every single model will end up coming out, and as you can tell, it's gorgeous. Rivets, storage, all included, machine gun on top, all separate. This is just for your eyes only, this particular model. It does come in very many pieces, which we'll see in a short while, but just enjoy how beautiful this Stug actually looks, this early war Stug. It's just amazing. Then he sent me the Panzer 38T, which is obviously very common in terms of the early war period and very well known. It is an absolute gorgeous, again, looking model. All the rivets looking fantastic. All this storage, as I said, comes as separate files. So if you buy this tank, you can get this storage and you can throw it on other tanks as well. You can see that it's pre-hollowed out as well. It does come supported or unsupported in the file, so if you're going to be printing at 28mm, you can just whack it on your print tray and you should be good to go with no issues. Obviously if you go a bit smaller, then you might have to do your own supports, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous. The barrels have all been cut out, the holes and such. Yeah, it's all just absolutely amazing, and another fantastic model from Ron. Then we've got the Panzer 4A. So this particular Panzer 4A, again, is just absolutely great. Take note that all the hatches are either open or closed. You can decide what you want to do, which is another amazing bonus. Not many STL files provide that. They come just pretty much all closed, apart from perhaps the commander's hatch. We've got the typical Panzer bucket there as well. Again, comes as a STL file, so you can use that on lots of tanks. Loads of storage options, as I said. You can just see the amount of detail and research that must go into this. Well, I know Ron does a lot of research anyway, but yeah, absolutely amazing. His work is honestly the best on the market when it comes to World War II tanks. You really will not find any better, or any tanks for that matter, if he goes into the modern era. And just look at the rivets and the welding marks there, just amazing. And then lastly, he sent me the Panzer 3, and this particular Panzer 3 is probably one of my favorites. I just love the dual MGs in the turret there. But yeah, absolutely cracking tank, looking bloody awesome. It's got the recognition flag drooped over the back there, and then he's got also some storage too. Again, another bucket there. This one's actually hanging off the exhaust, so really cool. Obviously, you're going to be able to use that on pretty much any other model. He normally provides a load of different mudguard options as well, so you can get some like nice clean mudguards, or you can get some battered, bruised ones, which you can see on this particular test model. Again, you don't really want to be printing this model unless you're perhaps doing like a Flames of War 15mm sort of thing. But yeah, this is just good to see how it's meant to go together. So when you print all the bits, you can just put it all together nicely. But yeah, just another gorgeous model. Just look at those weld marks on the turret. Just wow. Wow, guys. I just can't believe how great they actually are. Now here's just a quick idea of how many files you get, and then here they are on the build tray. So this is the sort of thing you're going to be getting. Obviously you need to copy some files and duplicate them and mirror them just to get them, because he's not going to give you the same files twice. But yeah, a variety of different types of mudguard options. I haven't put them all on this particular build tray. The storage is all included, and then there you go, the turrets with all those hatches open, so you can have all of the tank crew on there if you want to. Now, if you're going to 20mm like I do, I go to 77.78. for the size, just to shrink it down. And as I said, for the track, for example, I copy it and then I mirror it, and then there we go, we've got 2 tracks. Now, just so you know that I'm not full of crap, here is a 20mm model that has been printed. I laid it at 0.04 mil. I normally do 0.02, but I was running out of resin, so I've done it on this. Again, really good. The print came out really well, and yeah, there's not really too many lines to worry about, to be honest. And then same with the Panzer 38T. This one had a few little issues with my supports that I put on, so I'll probably just paint up and just hide some of those issues with a few extra tops that I'll just throw on. But yeah, really happy with it. I think it's going to paint up an absolute joy. And just some closer look at some of those details of the towing cable there, looking great. You can see the rivets are all looking awesome, and this is 20mm, remember guys. And then finally, we have actually got a painted model. I'm just about finished with this one. I need to do a few other little bits, perhaps add a little bit of dusting on it. But again, a 20mm model of Ron's work. So yeah, it is very much achievable, and they look just as amazing as they would do if it was in 28mm. So overall, guys, another fantastic set of tanks being released by Ron. If you're unfamiliar with his work, you are missing out. Get on it, guys. Honestly, it is just absolutely superb. You can find his prints being sold commercially through companies like Mardav Miniatures in the UK, and then there is some in the US. You just have to hunt for them. But if you want to get just his STL files because you've got your own printer, then his website or where you can find them at least will be in the video description and comment section. This is just one of those things that you just need to get on. If you haven't, especially if you've got a printer, just buy one and just see for yourself, because you will be blown away, honestly. All right, guys, I'm going to stop just loving all of these tanks and let you get on to deciding whether you're going to get some. Let me know in the comment section if you're in love with his work like I am. But until then, I will catch you at the next one.